All right, I have no idea how long this is going to take. I've got a lot of books piled up here, but I had to get a haul video out. I have stuff piling up. I want to get back on track with these, so we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to go and see how many books we can get through. So all these books are from the I don't know last couple months. Lots of different places. I'll kind of go through them by where I got them. So this is my first pickup from my nearest LCS. This is the one I frequent the most. I went in there last weekend, went through their magazines, and found some new stuff. So this is the first time I've ever found this book in the wild. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street #1, the Marvel magazine. So that's Freddy's first appearance. They had this price of $6.99. It's not high grade, but it's definitely worth the price at $6.99. And then when I got to the till, they ended up giving me like 30% off anyway. So super happy to find that. I think that's like a $40-$50 book or something like that. So, but the coolest thing about it actually is that they had issue number 2, which I think is much harder to find. So again, nice Joe Jusko art on the cover, and they only did the 2 issues, so that's the full set right there. But same price on that one, $6.99. Super stoked to find those in there. So yeah, did pretty well. I found some other stuff in there as well while I was there, but this is a little out of order, so I'm just gonna go through the stack. Found Contest of Champions #1, the Ron Lim cover. I think that's one of the popular ones. First appearance of White Fox. I think that was $9.99 for that one. There was a collection that came in. They got priced. I got to go through them. They underpriced some of the books. So Long Shot #1, first appearance of Long Shot, got that for $4.99. Also had #2, same price. Nothing special about #2, but then they also had issue number 3 as well. First Mojo. So really good finds there. Those are the Canadian price variants too, so they're a little more desirable or costly. But yeah, I don't know what I think is going to happen with Longshot down the road as far as MCU stuff goes, but it's not a bad idea to spec on X-Men stuff, that's for sure, because even if nothing pans out, look at Mephisto, look at all these books that spike up just based on the speculation, right? So good to get these books now if you can find them cheap. The other book that I found in there, same price, $4.99. Marvel Team Up 65, first appearance of our U.S. appearance of Captain Britain, and I believe Arcade as well. So yeah, really good finds for $4.99 a piece. I guess they just didn't know. They didn't know those ones, I guess. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I found a lot of stuff in their back issue bins. They know they're like the real obvious ones, but some of those smaller books, they're not up to date on the prices, so you can find some good deals. Here's another one. They had this priced at $10. Spawn #9. But the special thing is that it's the newsstand. So anytime I find the newsstands of this book, I always pick them up because far more pricey than the standard direct, and hard to find too. There's a lot more of the direct than the newsstand. I think the estimate is 100 to 1. So also found Solo, Star Wars Story #1. This book got hot a while back. It's the first appearance of Kira. There's rumors that she's going to be coming back to the world of Star Wars here. I wouldn't be surprised if she does. I think they'll bring back anybody that they possibly can. This is cool. It's not a pricey book, but just loving the show. Season 4 has been a lot of fun watching that with the girlfriends. So that's issue 1 from the first volume of Stranger Things. Again, it doesn't really go. It just goes for cover price, basically, I think. But still, I forget who does the art on it. I know the name. crap. Anyways, cool covers. These were in the dollar bin, or should I think it's a $2 bin now, actually. Yes, it's a $2 bin. But Skybound #1, the Clementine cover, first appearance of her. And I think it's a 1 in 10, if I'm not mistaken, the black and white Virgin. Also in those bins, Horizon. Ooh, it's getting kind of full here. That's the B cover. I know that this got, I think, kind of hot like a week or two ago. There was some rumors about something happening with this series. So that's cover B. And actually, I didn't realize that this is actually cover A. I didn't realize that it was cover A, but that's the Art Germ cover. That's the one I like. So yeah, those were $2 a piece as well. Not bad. Book again, another book I always find or always pick up, I should say, if I find it for cover or less. So these were in the bin, so $2 a piece. Guardians of the Galaxy #5, first appearance of Angela in the Marvel Universe. And there was a second copy of that. I think there's a little bit of spec on that right now as far as her showing up in Thor: Love and Thunder. I don't know how much the validity there is to that. I think it's pretty loose, but still a cool character to spec on. And #6, which is just the follow-up to that, but also a cool cover. So I picked that up too. It's a nice little companion piece. Going back to Kira, this was in the back issue bin there, so cover price for that. Star Wars 47, the Galactic Icons variant. Some of these go for money. There was the Cad Bane one that was really popular during Boba Fett, and the Dr. Aphra one is I think gaining in popularity too. But yeah, this one goes for a little bit too. So more Star Wars. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge #4. This is the second print though. So I guess very hard to find. Very low print run on this one, I guess. I don't know exactly what the number is. And Star Wars The High Republic #7, number 10, sorry. First appearance of Lorna D. And lastly from this store, Ironheart #1, the Ramos variant. Yeah, that was cover price as well. All those last few ones were cover price, because that's how I like to roll. All right, one store down, pretty good. Let's do a couple eBay buys. Let's see here. We got, first up, John Carter, Warlord of Mars. Just a cool Bronze Age #1. I think this has also sort of been gaining a little bit in popularity. I don't know why. I think the Deja Torres stuff, because I guess this is technically her first appearance outside of the old pulps. Anyways, got that for like $5 or $6 plus shipping, so real cheap. Got a good deal on that one. And evidence that you can still find deals on eBay, and I don't find many. I mean, it's really hard to find deals on eBay, but I did find this G.I. Joe #1. Found this for $39, and it's definitely in the 9s. I'm gonna say like a 9.2. Bad pictures that were basically taken, so I think people stayed away from it. But $39, I'll take that all day. Maybe a 9.4, but I'm gonna say 9.2 conservatively. Really sharp though. First appearance of all those characters. Really good deal. I think I actually paid $20 for this one, but it's in nice shape, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So it's got the cards in it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. That was was that eBay? I think it was eBay. I got that one. This I got at a shop out of town, maybe like a little over a month ago, maybe close. Yeah, a little over a month ago. It was like the calm right before the storm. Star Wars #2, first appearance of Obi-Wan, and Han Solo and Chewbacca. Really high grade, probably 9.4. Yeah, I'm gonna say a 9.4. It might be a 9.6 actually, but I'm gonna say 9.4. So super super high grade on that. He had it priced at 120, which I thought was already a fair price for the grade. Um, he also had this book, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 13. Let me zoom in here. First appearance of Miles' sister Billy Morales. Um, she's obviously talk of the town this week with the Miles 38 book that came out, where she's an adult in a different universe and all that stuff. But Spider-Man 13's been a hot book for a while now, and this second printing is the one that you want, because there she is right in the center of the cover. Even though it's a baby appearance, I think it's the rare exception where the baby appearance is desirable. But yeah, the market's sort of determined that this is the book. So if there's one to look out for, I think it's that one. But anyways, he had this priced at 45, which I thought was a steal, steal. And between the two of them, so that was a 45 and this was 120. I got both for 100. So can't really complain. I thought that was a really good deal. And was it from that guy? Two more online purchases. Got this, I want to say for 45. New Avengers number 40. First appearance of the Skrull Queen, Varanke. Lots of heavy speculation that Emilia Clarke's going to be playing her in the Secret Invasion show. I can get down with it. It's either got to be her or Abigail Brand, I would think. So this is a really cool book, though. I mean, the first print's pricey as well, but the second print is much more desirable, because there she is on the back wraparound cover. So super super cool, really cool book to have. Even if she like doesn't appear in the show, I think it's a cool character to spec on. But I think with how much Skrull stuff we've got coming down the pipe, there's a good chance we'll see her, I would imagine. And then the last online purchase was this one here. This is I love this book so much. Ji Hyung Lee. This is War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas number 1. This is the comic mint edition, the Virgin variant. This was limited to 600 copies. So I think if you do the math on all the printings, this I think is the lowest printed War of the Realms book, Agents of Atlas book. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure if you look at like the 1 in 50 on the first print, there's technically more than 600. So. And yes, this is the Comic Mint exclusive variant, but still, it's a slamming cover. And Luna Snow is one of my favorite characters out of that new batch in that team. So this is definitely a cover to have, I think. I love this. I love this cover so much. So yeah, super super cool. I forget how much I paid for that, so I'm not even gonna throw out a number because I don't remember. I think it was 50 or 60 bucks, somewhere around there anyway. Okay, what's next? Let me tidy up a little bit here. Actually, let's do a couple randoms, and then we'll fire some dollar books and stuff off maybe. This was a random stop in a shop out of town. That was all I could find there. Sandman number 13, first appearance of Joanna Constantine. I believe that's her name, descendant of Constantine. Anyways, I know was talked about for a bit there. Some books in a dollar bin at this random hobby shop. Twisted Tales number 1, cool cover. Number 2, Bernie Wrightson. I love that cover, actually. It's really cool. Echo of Future Past number 1, first appearance of Bucky O'Hare. And issue number 3, first cover appearance, Bucky O'Hare. So really high grade too. I don't think these books were touched, but I'm guessing the place just skipped over these. They just assumed that these books were nothing because they didn't say Avengers on them. You know what I mean? And then the last book I found there was Batman, the movie special from '89. And again, that's super high grade. I'm sure that's a 9.8 if I were to submit it. So really happy for $1. So that's the end of that little stack. Oops. All right. Now let's go to my other LCS. This one is probably my favorite. Start off with this guy. Batman New 52 number 2. This is the 1/25 Jim Lee variant. First appearance of Talon. It looks like maybe Court of Owls down the road, so Talon's a good character to spec on. Yeah, and Jim Lee Batman, so you can't really go wrong. I paid ratio for that one. I did pay up for that one. Actually, I paid $25 for this one as well, but I think that was worth it. Deadpool, Merc with a Mouth, number 7, First Lady Deadpool. The third printing is the one you want on that. Super pricey. Not as good a cover in my opinion, but definitely harder to find. Can you believe I found this for cover price? Holy shit, cover price. There were some of the back row books around it, and they were priced at cover too, and I don't know why I didn't grab them. I'm such an idiot. I don't know. I think I was just freaking out that I saw this one at cover, so I like grabbed it and ran. But yeah, or not cover. Well, $4, whatever cover is on it is. Yeah, so cover, yeah. But yeah, wanted that book for a while. This was $10. Can't argue with that. Marvel Point 1 for Sam Alexander. This one I paid up for too. I think this was $40, but really high grade. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, free comic book day, first Savage Press. Brother of Maul, character worth specking on? Probably not, but that's okay. Cool character. Tough book too with that all black and being a free book. I like it though. I like collecting the Star Wars books. Actually, on that note, this is the book I'm specking on as far as Star Wars stuff goes. Everyone knows Afra's coming down the pipe, right? Everybody knows Afra's coming. It's inevitable. Supporting cast, Santa Solo. Oh yes, she's got to be in it. She's like the second co-star of the current series, isn't she? Like super entwined in Afra's story. Anyways, Star Wars number 4, first appearance of Santa Solo. Some people will say it's a cameo. Look inside the book, you'll agree that it's more than a cameo. She's got like a mask around her mouth, so you don't like see her full face, but you see most of it, and she talks, and she even says her name, I think, and then she, I think, blows some guys away. It's very Han Solo and the Cantina vibes, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I read it, but yeah, this is definitely more than a cameo. This is her first appearance. I bought a bunch of these. That's, I don't know, what, 3, 4, 5. There's a 1 in 100 of this. That's the same cover, just sketch. I'd love to get that one, but it's kind of pricey and hard to find because it's a 1 in 100. So yeah, bought a bunch of those. This is the one people claim is her like first full, so I get some of those too just in case. But number 6, but bullshit. When the truth comes out, or the transparency of the appearances, is discussed, number 4 is going to be the book, guys. So just keep that in mind. Number 6 is good, but and then number 9 is her first cover, as far as I'm aware. So there she is on the cover. Picked up a bunch of those too. Well, more than I thought actually. But yeah, I figure if you can get these for cover or less, you're doing pretty well. There's a 1 in 25 for that issue number 4 as well, but I don't like the cover on it, so I don't know how well it's gonna do. It's got Han and Chewie on it, but the art's kind of eh. This was $1. I forget this guy's name, but he's on one of the Star Wars cartoons. Not Visions, Rebellion, or not Rebels. Shoot, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Uh, Jabba the Hutt #1, the variant with what's her name, Diva Lompop or something. That was hot for a while. This was cool. I found this in a dollar bin. I'm not a huge WWE guy per se, but I like AEW, and NXT was good stuff too. So, um, David Nakayama cover. I did a few of these. Um, I've got a couple of them, but this was the one I found that day. So pretty cool. Just chilling in the dollar bin. This was cover price. Dave Stevens, Betty Page. Love it. Not going to leave that there. This was a set. $10 for the first 4 issues. I don't know how many issues this ran. Actually, I need to look at this. World of Warcraft #1. This is the second print. Issue #2. I'm curious. I wonder if these will ever gain in popularity. Right now, I don't think they're really worth anything, but Jim Lee covers, man. I mean, and Warcraft's huge, so who knows? Maybe one day that'll be worth something. We got Red Sonja Frizzen cover. That was cover price. These were in the dollar. Oh, this is all mixed up. This was in the dollar bin. Ghost Spider #6, Greg Land, and the I think this one's gone up in price. #7. Yeah, I think that's actually like a $25 book now or something. So it's a cool cover. Don't get me wrong. More dollar books. This is a Perio, I believe. Yeah, Perio. Pretty scary scene going on there, but for $1, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Daredevil 25, third print. First Electric is Daredevil. Cover price back in the dollar bin. Domino #7. Nice cover there. This was $3. Gotham Central #1. Show coming to HBO Max, I believe. I don't know. Who knows? I saw the trailer for that Gotham Knights, the the one with like the children of the Batman characters. It looks terrible. Oh my god, it looks so bad. I don't know. Like the Batman was so good. I love that movie. It's like one of my favorite movies of the year. And then I saw that trailer. I'm like, what is DC doing? Like, oh man, one step forward, 2 steps back. West Coast Avengers #8. Cool cover with Kate Bishop, Gwenpool, Merrick Chavez. That was $1. Cover price for this one, Dr. Aphra Annual #1, Origin of Black Chrysanthemum. Star Wars Allegiance #2. I think that's a 1 in 10 variant. Daisy Ridley photo cover. Goes for a little bit. I think she's got a CGC signing coming up, so this is probably going to be one of the desirable books. There's also a photo variant for Force Awakens #1 with her on it. It goes for a bit as well. This was hot a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it still is. Secret Wars #1. This is the third print, though, so this is a lot harder to find. It's got the gold trade dress as opposed to the reddy orange version. Excuse me. Issue #2. First God Emperor Doom, I believe. These are all cover price, as was this one, which is actually a 125. That's issue #8. There's your God Emperor Doom. I don't know. I do like that cover. I don't know. The Alex Ross covers in that run are so good, so I almost prefer the A covers. Daredevil 26. Found that. Second printing. That was hot for a while. Deadpool #6. First Deadpool 29.9. This is the second print, though. It's really, really hard to find. And the last one from that shop was Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. That's the Champions variant. So that's the first Nina the Conjurer and first something else. I don't know. I forget. Too much to remember. Okay, that's the end of that shop. Hey, we're moving along. Okay. You know what? Let's just keep going. I was going to end it there, but I think we're just going to keep going. Next stop. A couple years back, I went to this place in town. This guy has got a garage full of comics. Everything's $1, so I call it the dollar garage. So I hadn't been there for a while, and I found some good stuff. So everything here is $1. Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, Ashcan. I think that's the first appearance of the Phantasm. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. There's some silly stuff in here, but it's, I don't know. There's some good stuff. Star Trek: The Modala Imperative #1, but Adam Hughes cover. Xena Warrior Princess #2, a little bubble bath cover. Justice League of America 32, another Adam Hughes. #34, Adam Hughes. This is the kind of stuff that you normally find in the dollar bin, but just wait. Infinity Inc. #33. Can you guess who does the cover on that one? 3, 2, Todd McFarlane. Yeah, look at the cape. I'm sure you already knew that. Also, it says McFarlane at the top of the top of the cover. Here was one I was really happy to find because I was going to buy this book last year for like $20. So to find it for $1 now, I'm pretty happy. White Tiger #1, beautiful David Mack cover. First, I think Angela Del Toro as the White Tiger. I think that's the name. Anyways, cool cover, David Mack. What a freaking master. And there was a few of the issues there. So #2, just so you can see what they look like. Appreciate the wonderful David Mack artwork. And #4. So there's 6 issues in that run. Those are the only 4 there. Still really cool. Wolverine #14, first appearance of the Native. I think there was one Mercenaut showed off a while back, and now it's stuck in my head. This was in here, so obviously either he didn't know or what. I know it's cooled down a lot, but the fact that you can still find stuff like this in the dollar bin, it's the stuff like this that gives me reason to go out, early on a Saturday morning, because I didn't have this book, so to find it for $1 now, when it's been sort of an established key for a while. I mean, granted, it's gone down a lot since the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, but I will not be shocked if they bring back Isaiah Bradley again, because we can assume that Patriot's going to be involved some way or another down the road. So it would make sense that Isaiah Bradley's there. Plus, the actor who played him was like aged up, so it wouldn't be hard to keep him around. They didn't have issue 2, but the rest of the run was there. So issue 3, issue 4, 5, 6. I think that's first in costume, so that's that might be the priciest one right now, beside #1 and #7. So again, really, really, really happy to find those all for $1, because I did want them, but I didn't want to pay up for them. I love this book. I'd like to get the magazine, but because the magazine is the first appearance, and I'm cool with magazine first appearances, unlike some people. I know. RoboCop #1, high grade too. This has caught steam finally. I've got a whole bunch of these. I don't know if it's ever going to get up there in price, but I was comparing it to kind of like a Star Wars #1, and I know Star Wars is obviously more popular than Indiana Jones, but still, I just think that there's a lot to like about this book. But I know they printed a ton. But first, Indiana Jones in traditional comics. Don't be fooled by the Marvel movie Showcase, which is the reprint. It's got the gold banner, and I think it's a $1.50 price tag. There was about 30 or 40 books that I got at this Dollar Garage. So again, just keeping on. King Conan #8. I think it's the first appearance of Crom is God, I believe. Very cool one here. Again, one that I was thinking about buying. Ghost Rider Fear Itself #1, first appearance of Alejandro Jones. And issue #2, which I'm assuming is her first cover appearance, because I can't seem to find anything else before that. So pretty cool. This next one I was super happy to find. And it's kind of a pricey book. I think it goes for like $50, at least here in Canada. Doctor Strange #6. The Daughter of Mephisto. Mephisto, I think is her name. So really cool cover, though. I really like this book. Infinite Crisis #5. First Jamie Reyes as Blue Beetle. Not the cover everybody wants with him on it, but still #5. This is an interesting one. Doomsday Squad #3. My understanding is that this is the first Usagi Yojimbo in color, in this book, and he's on the cover too. But anyways, I thought that was kind of neat. I don't know how rare or unrare that book is, or how common I should say. Good old Youngblood #2, First Prophet. More Jim Lee, Thundercats #2. Doesn't go for much, but it's a great cover. If Thundercats ever gets turned into something, then expect a book like that to take off. I think the heat's off of this book, but I think this is becoming a series, isn't it? Wild Cards #1, #2, #3, #4. You could argue that this was the best book that I found there. Every time I look through the Coyote section, anywhere I go, the dollar bins, this one's always gone. Shocked that he didn't pull this one. So $1 for this one, Coyote #11, first Todd McFarlane artwork. Super, super, super good find. The trailer just dropped for this, I think, a week ago. Willow #1. Pretty cool. This is another book I love finding. I don't know why. Spirits of Vengeance #9. First Appearance of Vengeance. Scarlet Witch #2. I think this was popular before Doctor Strange, maybe, or maybe during WandaVision. I can't remember. I think it's first appearance of Pandemonium. Yes, it's on the cover. Pandemonium. My memory is flawless. And Saga of Crystar, Crystal Warrior. I don't know why. Well, no, I know why, because it's 80s cheesy Marvel, and I will buy all of it. It's a cool cover though, actually. Incredible Hulk #258, first appearance of Ursa Major, I believe. So, yeah, so that's it for the Dollar Garage. All right, how are we doing on time? We're over half an hour. Okay, you know what? We got one stack left. Why don't we do it? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. This is probably the short. Yeah, this is the smallest stack. So, this I just got on Saturday, I want to say. So, another LCS, which I don't usually go to because they mostly have new stuff. But I found this in their back issue bin. So for cover price, Star Wars High Republic #7, first appearance of Darth Krall. Some spec on that character. And then I guess he had some back stock. So he put out a bunch of books for $1, mostly X-Men stuff. I think most of the good X-Men titles were picked out, but I found a few things anyways. So X-Men Annual #13, first cover appearance of Jubilee, and second overall appearance, I believe. It doesn't go for much right now, but I don't know if a lot of people realize this. I think this is, again, one of those books that is going to surprise some people and not surprise other people when it inevitably gets a little bit of heat under it, because X-Men's gonna be a major force for the MCU in years to come here. There were some uncannies though. I picked up a bunch, but I'll just show off the ones that are kind of popular or known. So yeah, these are all $1. 234, cool Wolverine cover. 205. 305. I think it's first Phalanx, something like that. I remember picking this book up like a few years ago. I think it was something to do with the Phalanx. Super cheap though, doesn't really go for much. Rogue #1. I remember selling that book a couple times for like $15. So, this was a good find. Magic had that mini series. Is that the Canadian price variant? I think it is. So that's a bonus. So #1, #2, #3, #4. So got that whole set. Not bad. All right, home stretch. We're bringing it home. Marvel Age #2. That's preview appearance of Alpha Flight #1. So you could argue first puck if you wanted to. Who cares? Marvel Milestone edition of Iron Fist 14, first Sabretooth. I don't actually have an Iron Fist 14. That's a book that has always eluded me. So I'll settle for this for the time being. People were talking about this a while back. It hasn't really seemed to gain much in price, but um, just wait. I think we're in the early stages of Hercules specs. So this is his first solo series, Prince of Power #1. And Excalibur #1. I only picked it up because it's like a 9.8 contender. And then there were some Conan books, and there's certain books you always look for in the Conan run. I never find them ever, but I did this time. Conan 241, Todd McFarlane cover. What was super cool about this one is a lot of the books in the bin had two books in the bag. There was one on the front and then one on the back, and a lot of the times it was like issue 1, issue 2, subsequent issues. But in this case, it was two copies of the same book. So 2 copies of 241 in the same bag. So pretty good score there. And also the next issue, 242, with the Jim Lee cover. So, and again, there was 2 issues of that in the bag. So not bad. Not bad. I think we made it through all the books. Oh, there's one more book. One more book. Nothing special. Nothing special. But a character I really like. It's only 9.4, but I got a Deadpool Secret Wars. First Gwenpool. I really like this character. I want to get a 9.8 of this. I just got a really good deal on this one, so I figured I might as well scoop up a copy. It's just for me. Yeah. All right. That's a lot of books. That'd make up for lost time. All right. Well, that's it for today, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.